guys. So it's April 13th. I am 8 months post-op top surgery today, and I'm 8 days post-op hysterectomy. The only reason I'm combining them is because I literally have nothing to say about top surgery except for this little thing on my chest here. I'm just going to show you. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it, but this here is right, this thing right there that my finger's on. Um, is like weird scar tissue that popped up above the scar line. I thought it was a zit at first, and then it didn't really look like a zit anymore, and now it literally just looks like a line, like a vertical line sticking out of the horizontal scar line. It's about a little less than a centimeter tall off the scar line, but it's still there, and I don't know why it's there or where it came from, but I'm fairly certain it's scar tissue because it looks and feels exactly the same as the rest of the scars. But it literally appeared out of nowhere. And that's all I have to say about top surgery. So, hysterectomy update, 8 days post op. I have some things that I forgot to say in my last update. So, basically, the day of surgery, when I got home for about until about midday, no, until the next morning, basically, I was going pee every 20 to 25 minutes, um, which was crazy. So I was on the couch just watching TV, and I had always had one family member there with me, obviously because I had surgery that day, and but they had to help me off the couch every 20 minutes or so to go pee, and that was frustrating because you're in pain, you're uncomfortable, you don't want to keep getting up, and peeing is uncomfortable and painful. So, but I was going to the bathroom every 20 to 25 minutes, which I was not expecting to happen. Obviously, I was drinking a lot. You need to stay hydrated, so that's part of it. But I wasn't necessarily drinking any more than I usually do, so it just, I guess my body was just working through it real fast. Um, my incisions started to get itchy by day 4, which means they're healing. Um, but especially the belly button one got so itchy and it was driving me insane. Um, the cramping and gas lasted until yesterday was the first day that I felt a lot better. Yesterday and today I have felt incredible. Um, because I can actually fart now. The problem before was that there was so much gas and it just would not release, which makes it excruciatingly painful. I stopped taking the Gas X yesterday, and because I didn't need to anymore, and now the gas is finally, I think, dissipated. Um, the cramping it feels like it's gone. Um, Now going to the bathroom though is really painful. Today it was not as painful, but the past few days, every time I had to go to the bathroom, it was this sudden, there was no warning, sudden, excruciating, cramping pain, and I had to try and hobble to the bathroom because it was so painful I could barely walk. And it just hit me all of a sudden. I was feeling fine, and then I would have this pain, and I'd have to make it to the bathroom, and then I would be on the toilet, and I was almost crying. It was so painful. And then I brought a book to try and distract me from the pain, and the words got all blurry because I was gonna black out. It was excruciating, the cramping that was happening. Peeing is fine. It just feels kind of like there's a lot of buildup. Kind of, it's hard to explain. It's not cramping. It's like it doesn't feel like it's empty in there, but there's this weird feeling in your abdomen when you pee. But every time I had to poo, I would get this excruciating cramps, and I still get them when I have to go. But thankfully, they don't last the entire time I'm on the toilet. This time or now, it's just I get this intense cramp, and I need to get to the bathroom, and then as soon as I'm on the toilet, the cramp goes away. Because before it was lasting the entire time. until I was done in the bathroom, which would take about 10 minutes or so. And it was so painful. I had no idea like what was going on, why it was doing that, but that was the worst pain out of anything for this entire experience. Thankfully, hopefully that's done. Um, so stretching, I didn't really think that I would need or be able to stretch basically because I have the incisions and I thought I'd be in a lot of pain and whatever. But the gas, to manage the gas, I really needed to be stretching. I was doing like kind of lunges and putting the thing that was working best was putting my hands on a bed or a chair or some sort of surface that was um, below, basically doing the motion of like touching my toes, but putting my hands on a surface that was lower, and kind of um, having my hands on the surface here, and then my back parallel to the ground and my legs straight down. And then just deep breathing was really helping with the pain of the gas and everything. But stretching, I had to be up and stretching all the time because it was so, there's so much buildup and pain happening and cramping that you can't sit still because it just it's really painful. Um, Surgery day, I didn't eat anything. You obviously can't eat before surgery, and I was starving going into the operating room. My stomach was growling. I was so hungry. And then when I got out of surgery, I was just not, I didn't want food at all. They kept asking me if I wanted popsicles, and I kept saying no. Um, all I had was crushed ice. And then I got home and I really wasn't, I was not in the mood to eat anything. I just drank lots of liquids and I think I had a couple fishy crackers or something. Um, but yeah, I really didn't eat anything on surgery day. I had ginger ale and that was pretty much it. I went through 2 2-liter bottles of ginger ale myself um, for the after like for the first 4 days of surgery day to like 3 days after. I went through 2 2-liter bottles of ginger ale. Um, but seeing the surgery to me, because this happened after top surgery as well, roast chicken was like the best meal. I don't know why. I think it's because it's simple. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, so it doesn't make you kind of feel nauseous, but it's just easy to eat. And I went through like 3 or 4 roast chickens combined with these 2 surgeries. Um, so that was basically what I was eating for a few days was roast chicken and ginger ale. Um, yeah, I started getting some pain today actually. The cramping and stuff went away, but the pain I have now is around the incisions, um, or just basically in the entire area. Just kind of is sensitive, I guess. It feels like muscle pain, like as if I had been working out or something. Um, and also the belly button incision is the most ridiculous. I can't feel the other 3. I've had no problems with the other 3. One of them did bleed a little bit when I pulled the steri strip off in the shower, but I took those off yesterday, I think, because it says on the sheet of paper that they gave me when I got out of the hospital, it said if those don't come off by themselves within a week, then you take them off. One of them did bleed a little bit when I pulled it off, so I just put a Band-Aid over it so it didn't, rub against my clothes and stuff. But the belly button one is the most irritating because it's rubbing against my shirt, and it's also, I have a lot of hair there, and I think that the hair is irritating it. Just the way that my belly button hair, or my stomach hair is, I feel like that's what's irritating it. Also, I like to pick at things, and I'm really, really controlling myself with not picking at it. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the incisions, possibly. So there's the belly button incision. It's a vertical line, and then I don't even know if you can see it, but that is one incision there, and the other one is right there, and that one is actually a little bit swollen. I'm not sure why, but it's a little bit swollen. It doesn't hurt. None of them hurt, except the belly button one does hurt a little bit sometimes if my shirt rubs it the wrong way. But yeah, and then the other one is a bit lower down. And again, I'm not showing you that one because I'm not pulling my pants down that far. But they're all very small incisions, and they're, for the most part, they seem to be healing fine as far as I can tell. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Like I say, 8 days post-op, I feel phenomenally better. Um, yeah, I didn't expect to be this uh, mobile, I guess. Um, yeah, I was expecting this surgery to kind of knock me on my ass, and it did to an extent, but not as much as I thought it would. And hopefully, I mean, I'm only 8 days post-op. Hopefully, there are no complications going forward. Hopefully, this is still smooth sailing from here. Um, yeah, but I think hopefully I'm out of the clear now, and I'm just gonna get better from here. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that about my surgery, let me know. Also, top surgery. If you have any questions or comments about my top surgery that I could, you know, do in my update video um, next month, then that would be great because I have nothing to talk about top surgery wise. Um, yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any video topics or anything, let me know. Thank you for watching. See ya.